Welcome back, second graders. Here we are again at Number Corner with Mrs. Judd. Today we're going to go over our calendar. We are going to do some checking. We're going to collect 2 quarters. We'll finish a couple things on our chart today. And that is it. Okay, you guys, let's get right into it. So we have been having outdoor, indoor, outdoor, indoor. We've been doing different shapes that are called polygons. So what do you guys think today? Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, let's see what it's today. Good job, you guys. It is outside. So this one doesn't have the faces, edges, and vertexes. Because of the shape, it doesn't have any of those. It's cylinder, it's curved, there's circles, so it does not have a face and it does not have edges. But what is this shape called? Good, this is a cone. Excuse me, this is a cylinder. And I'm really bad about it. So this is a cylinder. It's curved, it's got the 2 circles, so cylinder. Okay, let's say the date. Today is Tuesday, March 9th, 2021. And we write it, even though March is pretty small, we still have an abbreviation for March. MAR period, 9th, comma, 2021. And numerically, March is the 3rd month, 1, 2, 3. So we write it 3/9/21. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the quicker one. The adding 2 quarters is quicker, and then the savings, but I did not write our observations so far. So on the 9th, I get to write that it was a cylinder, and what did we decide? It was an outside. So do we want to say the golf course? Sure, let's write the golf course. Okay, so we're going to get back to the chart in just a minute. Let's go ahead and collect our quarters. I read in the book that we're supposed to alternate the colors so that it really shows us our 2 quarters a day. So here's my 2 quarters to glue. Here's my 2 quarters to put in our bag. And then I'll come back and talk to you guys about the money that's on the table too. So 2 quarters in our bag. 2 quarters glued up over our dollar. So does this fill in another dollar if I put up my 4th quarter? Nice, it does. So we've got 4 quarters and 4 quarters. We have filled in $2. Okay, let me write some of this information up. Oops, I need a dry erase. Sorry, you guys. I'll use the green one. Okay, so on day 9, we added 2 more quarters, and that gave us $2. And we have $2. Okay, I think we're good with that. Let me talk about the money that we have on the table. This is the money that comes in your brown math box, and we sorted it out in Mr. Murphy's room today, and we grouped it in dollars and figured out that we ended up with $5.66. So there's $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and here is our other change. Somehow I just got that wrong, you guys. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I was thinking those were quarters. That's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there's 50 and 16. That makes it 66. But we took a look. If you guys want to, you can get your money out and look at both sides and see what both sides say. Okay, we are done with the money, and we are done with the quarters. I'll put those back in a minute. Let's go ahead and do our checking account, and then we'll do our last project that's called Crack the Code. Okay, so we put away all of our money except for $100 of it. Today we have 2 sets of cards, and I'm going to pull 2 cards and see how much we're going to subtract from our money. So let me get my cards. But the first thing that I really want to talk to you guys about is this is a harder block to break down with all of the things. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it out with 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do have the 10th one, but the 10th one I'm going to switch out for 10 singles. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'm going to pull these and put them up into. Okay, so I've got my 100 here. So I'm taking my big 100 off. Now I'm going to pull for cards to see how much we're going to subtract today. So my first card, is 3 and 6. So 9. So we are going to subtract 39. So there's a couple different ways that we can do this. I know I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let me write it up here. So we started with 100. We're subtracting 39. So before I even worry about this, I can come over here, and if I've got to subtract 39, I can come and kind of cross out that. I leave 1 behind, and I can cross out 1, 2, 3. So then I can come back and count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1. Let's write that down just as a kind of a guess. Okay, so now we will work on this, and we'll come back to this in a second. So let's try to take that same 39 of our pieces. So 1, 2, 3, there's my 30, and I'm going to take 9 of these. So I had 5 on one side and 5 on another, so I only need to take 4. And now let's see if we have 61 pieces still up here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1. It worked, you guys. So we had 2 different strategies that we did. We did the line. Okay, so we can use the tools that you have in your math box. You can get all of these out and work it with that. Or you can do it on a piece of paper or whiteboard and do it like I did. I did all of my lines, I broke them all down, and I subtracted. And both of them came up with 61. So that's where we'll start tomorrow, is we'll start with this 61, and we'll keep subtracting. And if we have to replace the hundreds piece again, we will do that again. Eventually, we're supposed to get through this and get down to 0. We'll have to see if that happens. Okay, now our last thing of the day is called Crack the Code. So if you guys notice, I have not been filling in the mystery shape. So today we're going to go back to number 1, and we are going to try to figure out what shape it really is. So we have 5 faces, 8 edges, and 5 vertices. And there are a couple different shapes on this card, but this one right in the middle, I think, is the one they want us to look at. So I'm going to pop that there, and I'm going to get this shape out of my box. And do you guys think that resembles? Well, let's double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, 5 faces. edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That worked. And now the where they meet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys, I think we figured it out. It's the pyramid. And look at, here's my toy of the pyramid. If you guys find anything else that looks like pyramids in real life, please bring them and I will put them in our bucket. So we have a pyramid. Whoops. Okay, are there any other cards that have a pyramid on them right now? I see 2 that are possible, but let's take a look at them a little closer. So this looks like the pyramid upside down, but it's pretty smooth. It doesn't have all these extra shape or extra edges. So I don't think that they're telling us that's the pyramid. Do you guys see anything else? I just saw it. Did you guys see this instrument right here? Look at, they look the same. This one is called a metronome, and it's to help keep rhythm when you're playing an instrument, especially the piano. But look at that, 2 pyramids. Okay, so the last thing that we're doing with this is we are gluing the same words, the same thing that, not that one, that one. The 5, 8, and 5. We are going to put it under its shape. So we have identified that the pyramid will always have 5 faces, 8 edges, and 5 vertices. Okay, you guys, I believe we are done. Okay, so today's 2 questions are, how much did we withdraw today? And we withdraw 39. Can you guys see that? 39. And what shape did we crack today? What shape did we identify? We identified the pyramid. Okay, you guys, we're done for today. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye-bye.